In today's video, I'm going to onboard our new $16 million per year roofing client. And if you haven't watched my previous video where I showed you exactly how we closed this client, I recommend that you watch that one first. Now, on today's onboarding call, I will show you exactly how we break it down, and I will have my media buyer Suli on this call as well. It's a pretty simple and straightforward onboarding process, but there's also a portion of the onboarding call where we do some questions and answers as well to set the expectations right for the client. So without further ado, let's just dive into the onboarding call and let us know below if you have any specific questions, and we will create future videos about that. Let's go.
What's up, Max?
Hey, how's it going? Sorry for the 2 minutes. I was on the Google Meet first, and I was like, hey, you guys are most likely on Zoom.
Man, we're easy, man. We're easy.
Yeah, that's good. Meet Suli, and Suli meet
Hey,
Suli is the
Zoe, how
media
are
buyer.
you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Good
So-
stuff. I don't know if you saw the email as well, by the way, that I sent you regarding Hyros. I've been
I did.
talking to them. Yeah, okay, perfect. I spoke with Mattio just like a couple of minutes before this call as well, and he confirmed again that the pricing is just regarding the tracked revenue. And then also, I'm going to be able to fix a 15 to 35% discount as well. So I'm just going to sign up for a specific link that Matteo is going to give me, and then we're going to be able to give you a discount. So that's good news as well. Yeah.
So what should we gauge our tracked revenue at to start with? The lowest tier, and then just see what happens and scale up as we need to, or
What do you say, Suli? Yeah.
Yeah, let's just start with the lowest tier because we can always scale up with the click of a button.
Yeah.
Or upgrade the subscription.
perfect.
Yeah. Nice. Good stuff. Do you have anything else, by the way, you want to cover now, or should we just dig into it?
I guess we'll just dig through it and see what questions pop up as we roll through it.
Yeah, sounds good. Suli, I'll leave the word over to you then. Where do you think we should start with onboarding?
Well, first let's get access to some assets of yours, guys, and then we can answer any questions you might have left regarding the ads, the game plan, and so on. And that would be the agenda for today.
Perfect.
Cool. So if any of you guys have your computer or your business manager open, feel free to go ahead and share your screen, and I can just guide you where to click and what to do. That would be the easiest way to get access to your assets.
For Facebook or Google or
Well, Facebook and Google, and
okay.
then would depending on and then we will decide where to put more ad budget depending on our findings with the research. But
Yep.
we will put
Is it
some.
easiest if just shares the screen and we take it from there?
Yeah.
Or yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that would be the best.
And I'm also gonna take a note regarding Slack, so I don't forget that. I did send you an invitation, Ed,
Yeah,
but we can send it to. Okay. But we can make sure we get both Brittany and to there as well, and whoever you want to have inside of Slack as well.
Perfect.
Yeah. No, but that's really good news regarding Hyros, because I was starting to get a little eerie there as well, if they're gonna charge for all the sales we put into the software. But that's good news. Yeah.
All right, I'm in. Let me share my screen now. Bear with me 1 second. Can you see it?
Yep. Okay, just hang on 1 second. Okay. Okay, so go to the 3 parallel lines on, yep, there, click on that, and then let's go to business settings. And now go to partners on the left-hand side.
Okay.
And click on add on the blue button.
Okay.
and I will drop a code or a, yeah, the first one. And then I drop our business manager ID in the chat so that you can copy it and paste it. Yep, hit next. And then here we will need to select the page in the middle of the screen. Yep, now scroll all the way down on the left-hand side and select everything. Yep. No, don't save change yet. Go over and select leads as well. Now let's yeah, revenue is fine as it is. On the left-hand side again, click on add accounts. Select the number 1 and full control. Let's click on pixels. Okay, we don't have any. Let's click on Instagram accounts. Select the account and toggle everything here. Because for some reason they don't have an everything button. Okay, offline event sets. Assign those to us as well. So first select and then everything. Now block list. Let's see if you have any. Okay, you don't have any. Custom conversions. No, domains. And then link to domain. Business creative folders. No, okay, and then data sets. Yep, manage full control. And now let's hit save changes. RoofMax X as an agency and runs ads. Well, basically all of them. Yeah. Yep, I accept. Done. Okay, now bear with us for a second.
Okay.
So that I can confirm everything is right. Okay, so I have the page. Ad account, I have the ad account.
Yeah, I see the page and that account, Instagram account, and domain.
Yep.
So yeah.
I see the pic. Data sets. Yep, I see the data sets as well. And yep, so with Facebook, we should be good.
Yeah.
Do we need anything with the pixel? I seen there was no options there.
No, we are done. We're actually done with the Facebook side of technical things. So all that remains is stuff on our end that we need to do now in order for have everything right. And now let's go over to your Google Ad account.
They basically renamed it from pixel to datasets, right? So that's why you can't find pixels anymore. They call it datasets for some reason.
Yeah, and well, they still have the pixel there, but you need to click on the data sets, which is weird.
Yes.
But I guess it's just Facebook being Facebook, so
yeah.
You can stop your screen
now
share if that makes it easier for you to log in, or you have credentials that is sensible.
And now with the Google Ads account, we'll just invite to yours for now, Soy, and then we change it to the RoofMax one after the call.
Yes, correct.
Let's do that.
Okay, maybe you have it under another email.
No, that's it. But when I go to sign in, this is the right email here.
Okay, let's.
Just takes me back to the beginning.
Okay, let's go back to the previous tab. Like up above where you have all your tabs open. Yeah, let's go. Nope. 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 Okay, let's just Google. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit. Okay, nope. Let's go back to the top. And let's search for Google Ad account login. And let's go the very first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There we go. All right. So now up on the right-hand side, you see 10 digits right next to where you see. Copy
Mm-hmm.
those 10 digits, please, and drop them in the chat. Okay, so if you refresh the whole page, then by then you should have gotten an invite. Or if not, we can check the inbox of this email. Okay. Yeah, I think the best would be then to go to your inbox and check if you've gotten any. Yep, you have a pending request. This is my MCC, and we'll fix it with Max. Basically, what we do here is the same as what we do on Facebook to pull it over our Google Business Manager, so to say, and then click accept over up there. Yep. Grant access. And that's all.
Yeah. Hey, Max, on the Google pay-per-click stuff, I've got to get with the other guy that's currently handling it right now. So before we start, like this man, he's been handling this for me. So what are the actions as far as starting to tweak on the PPC stuff? Are we going to start with the Facebook and all that, or we're going to try to tie it all to Hyros?
I would. So me and Suli talked about this a bit, and Suli, it depends on how much ad spend we're gonna have. But what I think the best option is going to be is that we allocate the biggest portion of the budget in the beginning to YouTube, and we start testing with that. And then also, if you guys are currently doing Google search, and if you're getting good results from there, then obviously can continue with that. But we can see exactly what he is doing, and we can take that over whenever you guys want to.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's work on the other stuff first, because he's just got started
Yep.
about a month or two ago.
Yep.
About a month, and I think we're starting to get some good traction. So if you just want to kind of
good.
audit what he's doing without changing anything, but we can go ahead
Nice.
and I want to go ahead and tie his stuff to Hyros though.
Yeah,
Anyway,
for sure.
you know.
Yeah. So we can then focus mainly on YouTube and Facebook then initially. Have a little bit more lean toward Facebook, but we can, or YouTube, I mean, then we can do some Facebook also. And
Okay.
if we notice that YouTube is working a lot better and we get a high quality leads from YouTube, then we can just focus more on that. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, nice. But that's basically everything regarding Facebook and Google then.
Yeah.
And yeah, the next thing I have on my list is Hyros. And so again, I can just reiterate, we're going to get a 15 to 35% discount, and it depends upon how big the packages are, I think. So basically the Yeah, but we're gonna get that fixed. I'm currently in talks. I was talking with Mattio, one of their main guys, and also been talking with their account manager, Brittany, or I don't remember exactly what her name is. But we're gonna get that account fixed before the weekend. As soon as that is fixed, I will send you a link. So don't sign up yet, but I will get you a
Okay.
link so that you get a discount, and then we can sign up with the. I guess we can start with the smallest package and then just kind of level up as we go. I guess that's the best way to go about it.
Perfect.
And then we will also make sure that we get that assigned to AccuLinks and get that Zapier integration up. So we can leave that. The next thing I have on my list is like high level, but we already have a high level account, so we can build all of the funnels in there. So that's also good. And I think we have a subdomain in there as well where we can build all of the landing pages. So that should be good as well. So we don't
We
have to
already
do
have a
anything.
CallRail we have to get you access to.
Yeah, you have a CallRail account for like
Yeah,
tracking
we
and
already
such.
have a CallRail.
Okay. Let's look into that then. How we're gonna. That is something we need to check with Hyros as well. How we're gonna track calls. Do you know that, Sully? How to do
Was
that?
you yes. So first let me ask you this. Do you have a Calendly, Equity, something account that people book call from, or you guys call the leads?
I think we have,
Yeah.
what are we using for them when they can pick on a calendar and book? What is that through?
High level, I think.
I know it's through our website, but I'm not sure if that's,
Oh.
can probably better answer that, but I know it goes through the website. Oh, there she is.
That was what Max had set up, that separate, I guess it's like a landing page where they can go in and book on the calendar.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
something you set up on our Go High Level, Max.
Yes, that's go high level. Yep.
So you set that up where they can go on the calendar and book when you set up our high level.
Yes. And we then continue to use that essentially. It's like Calendly solely, but it's high level's own calendar. So it's like high level calendar that they're currently using.
Okay, then we'll we and Max will figure it out how we can track calls. It's easy. Well, because Hyros has native integration to track booked calls. It's just the question of seeing which integration we need to use and which documentations we need to follow.
Yes. But with CallRail, you guys are basically tracking like the phone numbers as well, right? So that doesn't come from the calendar. So use
Correct.
CallRail
Correct.
for that, right? Yeah.
Correct.
So how do we track that, Sully? Like if they have just a normal phone number on the website, that's the new local thing with Hyros, right? That you can actually track the like local phone numbers as well. I know that you can do that with Hyros.
Yes.
Like the demo I did with them the other day, basically they said you would tie in all your CallRail numbers and everything
Okay.
to whatever campaigns, and you could tie it all together in Hyros somehow.
That's perfect then.
Okay, yeah. We'll just get its support and get them help us to set it up as well.
Yeah.
Because it's also in a beta test for Hyros, so it's not yet officially rolled out. They are testing it, and they are willing to give it away for people to, hey, just test.
Yeah.
So that being said, we haven't done it just yet with anyone. That is why we're gonna ask for their support help to set it up and see how it works.
Yeah, and we have Mattio as well.
Yeah.
And another thing, Zoli, if we can find out too, is, after talking to Hyros the other day on a demo we did just to learn a little bit about them, we want to be able to tie in all of our marketing, whether it's, print ads and everything, to where we actually have like a print ad section in Hyros that pushes the revenue in there, and then it tracks your return on investment. So I think there should be a spot in there, like depending on like those offline things, where we can enter like monthly marketing expenses so we can see return on investments. The more we would like to be able to set it up to use it for all of our marketing, so we can have everything in one place.
Yep.
And be able to
Okay.
use that data from all those customers as well.
Yep, got it. Well, there for sure is a place to do that in Hyros. I have not done it yet. Again, we will need to get on with support, see what they say, how would be the best to do those. I know you can create categories on the dashboard in order to track different traffic sources. So it's just a matter of getting those guys to give us the direction on actually how to do it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out, and yeah, there's gonna be no problem at all. We already know the online stuff, so we're gonna get that up running quickly. Then we just have to figure out how to do the organic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that we talked about is, Max, too, is in our CRM through AccuLinks, we have every lead source with an ID number. So we'll have to link the ID number with a tag or something to the source in Hyros when it pulls 1 week, because we're gonna so Zoli, we were telling Max, we can make we can zap all the information once a week for all the sales data directly out of our CRM. So there's no manual upload at all. We can put it on a schedule and just
Yeah, that sounds good. Is the
Oh.
weekly schedule the most frequent you can do, or can you do maybe daily or be daily?
we could probably do daily, yeah.
Yeah, because that would be the best to do it daily, as we would check ads daily, then it would be just really good for us to see fresh data every day in there, so we can make accurate and data-driven decisions based on what's happening in the account, and also give you a daily tracking sheet where you can see the progress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can, I think we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That would
more
be the
automated, the
best.
better for us.
Yeah.
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 No, it's gonna be awesome to see like live sales in the. It's gonna be really, really good, and in the tracking sheet we will see an ROI of everything. So it's gonna be really, really cool, and then even better if we can get the organic in there as well. Yeah.
So we'll just have to figure out how to match a tag up. Like if it pulls it in as like, say Facebook in AccuLinks is ID number 3. When it pulls it in, it'll have to have like a sub tag that will be like Facebook. You see what I mean? We'll have to match. We'll have to figure out how to do that, because all of our lead sources in AccuLinks are labeled with an ID number. Make sense?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah,
that make
well-
sense to you, Sully? It's flying a little bit over my head. I get like, but do you?
Yeah, it does make sense. So basically what is saying that Facebook has, let's say, tag or ID number X, and then Google has another one, organic has another one.
Okay.
And
Every
then
single lead
those,
source, yeah.
yeah. So all the lead sources have different tags. And then what we'll need to do is translate those IDs into actual names inside Hyros by assigning a tag to them.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Another question on that note, by the way, regarding the funnel, like, do you guys rather have a lead come in and they get the chance to book on the online calendar, or do you not want to do that and they just call?
What do you guys think about that?
And also, you can be in this discussion as well, Sully. What you think is best from a tracking perspective?
Here, I got a little opinion on that to start with, because we generate a lot of this traffic. When they call in and we actually get them on the phone, we really go through and confirm that there's a true opportunity there. Like for siding, an example, we'll have a siding replacement ad running, and a lead will come in, and after we go through our little questionnaire, where we're getting the details on the lead, we figure out that they have one piece of vinyl siding that they want popped back in place. Well, that's not something we're going to do. And at that point, we try to tell them about our other services and see if there's a true opportunity with another service, and what our minimums are on full wall replacements and things like that, and qualify the lead before we waste our sales guys' time of going out there. So a lot of times, if we let them book their self, a lot of times a lot of that just gets booked to a lead and takes that slot up. You know what I mean? And then we're trying to get back in touch with them just as a confirmation call to answer a few questions to see if we leave them on the calendar or we don't. So it's kind of just a little input on that from myself. And you can add to that.
And I agree 100%. And I'll say too that a lot of times when we have to reach back out to them and they've already booked the appointment, we don't even get a hold of them, and so that's left as an unknown. So I rather like the way when they call in and we can go ahead and do that full qualification then and there.
one thing we could do then is that we can build this automation that's called a fast 5, which is basically that the main feature of it is that as soon as you get a lead with high level, we can do a call to connect feature. So you guys basically get a call that says, hey, you have a new lead, and then you push a button, and then you call the lead, essentially. So you get a call that you have a new lead, you click a button, and then you're going to call the lead, so that we can basically try to call them pretty much immediately when they fill out the form or the lead form. Either that,
Okay.
or we just have a phone number on the screen and they call. Yeah. What do you guys think would be?
I mean, I think we're open to try some new ideas to really get some more results, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Because the good thing is that if we can do the call to connect, then we basically do our best to get in contact with them immediately. Also, another thing that I can recommend, there's this something we can look into. I don't know if you guys spend a ton of time on the text messaging right now, like people who actually ask questions over text inside of high level. There's this great there's this guy called Joe Rare who runs a company called Level 9 Virtual, and they were basically the support team for high level before they took it internal. And right now they have a service called what do they call it? It's basically you can outsource the text messaging via Eliza in high level. So instead of you guys having to be sitting there and texting and replying, we can create like an FAQ page. And I think they charge like $400 or $500 per month. So it's not free, but we're still outsourcing it completely. And then it's basically every single lead that comes in, there will be a live person who's going to start to texting with that lead. And then we can have an FAQ and a call to action, basically call this number or whatever call to action we want them to do, book a call on this page. But if you guys already have that established internally, we don't have to do that. But that's another thing that is an option.
That's kind of something as we're talking about this for like after hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like something where as we're going after hours, we want to ideally, if we had some kind of service that we always had a live person or a live service that was handling calls 24/7. Because a lot of times, they come in over the weekend, they come over in the evening,
Yeah.
we exhaust our efforts to get back with these folks, and we have a huge thing we track called speed to lead.
Yeah.
Like when a lead hits, we want to be calling them within 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Speed to lead. How fast can we call them? How fast can we get them booked to an appointment? So we have a really streamlined process with speed to lead and everything like that. I was looking at another one. I don't know if you've ever heard of Wunder AI. Have you heard of that one?
I've heard of Wunder, but not Wunder AI. Maybe that's
it's something. Maybe it keeps popping up on my feed, and it's and a lot of guys. There's been a lot of positive comments about it, but it's almost like a virtual appointment center type of deal. So I know there's a lot of them popping up nowadays too. Just some way that we could capture these people after hours and on weekends when our office is closed,
Yeah.
How we get ahead of the competition here.
I'm taking note of this, and I can send all of you an email after the call as well, just to summarize what we've talked about. And in that email, I can include a link to the live lead nurture, as Level 9 Virtual calls it as well. And we can have it on the map, and we can start to implement it and test it if we want it. But obviously, like, as you guys already have like a working system in place right now as well with speed to lead. So that's great. That's like the main thing. But if you want to outsource it to the text part, or
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we talked Facebook, Google, Hyros. We talked about high level. In terms of ad spend, where do you guys want to start with the ad spend?
Start with 5,000, and if we start getting some results, we'll scale it quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I mean, and be honest with you, with what we spend on lead aggregators and all that, I mean,
yes.
We have a pretty hefty, spend overall. If we're getting results, we'll start moving it.
Okay.
And pushing it that way. Like I said, if we're getting the leads, our booked appointments, and an allowable cost, hey, we're making this thing happen. We have 8 sales guys that literally they're closers. They don't,
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have any lightweights. They're all heavyweight closers that, I mean, they make deals and they make them one-stop close. I mean, they're strong. So we're going to buy as many. If we're getting leads, we're going to pump the money to it.
Yeah. Cool.
So
Awesome. So I have that noted as well. Then we talked about, you know, photos and videos. So that's maybe this, basically how we're going to do the communication, which works really, really good, is that we invite everybody into Slack, and then we can have like a Slack channel where we can chat. And also inside of Slack, we can bookmark certain things. So we can bookmark, for example, the link to our daily tracking sheet. So if you want to check how the ads are performing, you just have a button in the bookmark section in Slack. Boom, you have a link to that. We can also have a bookmarked to Hyros. And also what would be great inside of Slack is if we can bookmark from your guys' end, just a link to the drive where we have all of the photos and videos. And to make it easy, you guys can just reply to the email that I'm going to send out, and you can just send me the link, and then I can make sure that we bookmark it in there. But that would be great if we can get access to those photos and videos as well, because then we can use that, obviously in the Facebook ads, but also if we do some YouTube ads now, we can use some of that B-roll footage as well. I think that would be great. Okay.
Can we get them access to the drive with all the assets for our videos and pictures and everything? Yeah, she don't have a microphone on her computer. She says she can get you guys access to that drive, which is it's got tons of photos, tons of drone footage, got a little bit of everything.
Perfect.
One thing we just asked that when we're looking at the footage, drone footage and pictures, anything roofing or anything like that where the guys are off the ground, make sure we don't use anything that doesn't have fall protection.
Okay.
You know, just as a safety precaution, if we're going to start pushing this many ads out, we definitely want to make sure we're in compliance with safety and fall protection.
And fall protection is basically like a
harness.
strap,
If they got a harness on, and if they're hooked to a rope and a harness, they're good. If they're out in the middle of a steep roof with nothing on, then we probably don't want to use that. But most of our higher end photo shoots and things like that we've done where they have our you know, our green vest that's labeled, our hats, our shirts, most of those are all in fall protection because we made sure of that in the video shoot. So
okay, perfect. Okay, we have that noted as well. And then regarding the YouTube ads, what me and Sul are going to do is that we're going to do research, and we're going to see what everybody else is running in terms of YouTube ads. And we're going to start with a script. So we're going to script out basically what we recommend or what we see what our other people do, and we tweak it to us. And then I'll send that over and we get a confirmation. And once we have a confirmation on the YouTube script, then we can actually create the actual video. And what do you think, Soli? Like, we can start off with some of those video ads that Erie Roofing or Erie Home Roofing or Erie Home Metal Roofing were using, where they were basically just using a lot of video sales letter. It's basically no spokesperson. It's just text, essentially, and some B-roll. So those are very easy for us to make. So we can make some of those. And then also we can do some spokesperson videos as well, potentially. What do you think, Soli?
Yeah, we've seen what Erie does. They spend like 60K in last 30 days on some of the ads. So I'm pretty sure they're doing well.
Yeah, there's been like 300, or like hundreds of thousands in
Or
total.
even that much, in total. So we're just gonna go ahead, swipe those, create it with your branding, your colors, and then we're just gonna send it over to see how you like it. If you want, you can read them out loud, record it, and send it back. If not, we can just find a spokesperson or train some AI voice to do it for us, and then we can get them started.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. And then just to clarify as well, with the promotion, we talked about that on our previous call a bit as well. But mainly focusing on roofing and siding and doing like a mix for that, right? Or we can, yeah.
If that's what you guys think, I mean, I'm leaving some of this up to your professionalism on what you think is going to get us the most leads at the best cost per booked appointment, you know?
Yeah. And you and me, so we can talk a little bit about that as well, how we want to test this. If we want to do siding separately and roofing separately, or if we do a mix of both.
Well, definitely one angle with one ad, because a confused mind always says no.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a good rule. Okay, so we got that. The next thing I have on my list is like website info for like tracking stuff. I don't know what if you guys have a WordPress website right now, or if you have.
We do.
Okay. Because then it might be good if we access that as well, so we can just go in and just add some tracking codes in there, or maybe you already have the pixels installed. That's
Yeah, I don't really don't know. We just launched this new website like 2 weeks ago.
okay.
And I haven't looked into the backside of it. We may be able to get you. Let me see if I can get you access to it. Bear with me 1 second.
Yeah. And also, just to clarify, we basically decided upon not doing the calendar, right? So we tried to get them to call instead, and we do the call to connect, and we skip the online calendar. I like that idea as well.
For now, yes.
Yes, I like that as well.
Bear
Then
with
you and
one-
me, Suli, we just figure out how we can track that phone number as well, so we can track calls.
Bear with me 1 second. I got to go get the password to log into the Pantheon, then we can see if we can get you guys set up real quick.
Yep. That's pretty much everything from our end, unless you guys have something.
Just changed her. Sorry, I had the wrong.
Okay.
I had the wrong one.
Let me fix that. Invite, add, next. Okay, there we go. It's done. All right. Good stuff. Is everything clear on your end as well, Suli?
Yep, everything good.
Okay. Good.
We're fixing to get a bunch of leads, right?
That's the plan.
Yeah, Hyros it's gonna be. I'm super pumped up about this. Hyros is gonna help a lot, and Suli is a complete genius when it comes to You're a very analytical guy. You love like cranking numbers and running ads, and I've seen it myself. So I'm very pumped up about this, and YouTube is gonna be great as well.
So just to clarify, for now, we'll let it stay with the PPC stuff, focus on the other two, and just kind of grow into that.
Yes, but the goal is to get Suli and me to manage it. We're gonna prove. No, I'm just kidding. But
Oh, I mean,
Suli
we're like we're trust me, we're a player.
yeah,
So
it all comes down to results.
Yeah, if we're getting results, we're going to keep rolling.
Yeah, cool.
So,
Sounds
cool.
good.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you. We talk soon.
Merry
Talk soon.
Christmas.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that is the onboarding call. Now, if you want more specifics on how to do onboarding for your own agency, coach, or consulting business, either you can go through the free SMMA course. You will find a link down below with resources, templates, click-by-click instructions, how to do everything. And if you want even more help and even more training on sales, onboarding, media buying, the continuation on the free SMMA course and how you can scale your agency even further with pricing models, agency setup, with hiring and utilizing account managers, making your agency more scalable and basically making it a sellable asset, then you can check out Max Premium as well. That is, at the time of this recording, just about to launch, so you will find a link to Max Premium down below as well. Comment down below as well what you want to see in the up and coming videos. I have some really cool partnerships up and coming regarding prospecting and sales, so let us know down below what you want to see, and I will make sure that we deliver. Let's go.